Hey everyone, and welcome back to the final episode in the Gaia navigation series of the Overlanding NEWBIE. So, in this series, we've kind of gone through, everything from why choose the Gaia app, all the way through the fundamental knowledge base of the app, and then into actually laying it out and planning a trip and putting together some routes. And now in this episode, what I want to do is actually show you some recordings of using it within my iPhone live in the field so that you can kind of see how you can utilize it, one, to guide you through a route, and then two, some of the functionality where you can actually take pictures within the app and add notes within the app and things of that nature. So what we'll do is I'll lay out a really quick route here in my neighborhood, and then we'll jump into some screen recordings of the actual app out in the field. I'll put it into airplane mode so you can see how it functions offline or without any cell service, and then how you can utilize some of the functionality when you're actually in your trip. So thanks for coming along for the ride, and really hope that you found this information useful. Thanks, guys.
All right, so real quickly, what I'm going to do is I'll build another route here, and then we will go out. We'll drive the route in the truck and use this in an offline setting, so you can kind of see how we download, how we use it in an offline setting, and then how we have access to our tracks after we've used them. So real quickly, this is my neighborhood. I'm just going to do a little new route. So in this case, I want to do this in my home folder, but I wanted to show you in my previous video, I showed you how to do it from the folder. If you don't do it from the folder, you can actually click this create route new over here, and it's just going to open that up and let you start that. So I'm going to do this as if I'm starting here near my home, and I want to come to this park near my house. And if I click these start and stop points, I'm going to have that route to the park. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as my park outbound route, and I'm going to save that. Now you'll notice when I did it that way, it did not put it in any folder because I just built it new out here. So if I go to this park outbound route, sorry, didn't need to click edit. I can go down here, I can go move to folder, I can go to more folders, and I can move this to my home folder. So there's my outbound route. I'm going to create a new route, and I'm going to have it be a return route, but I want to return a different way. So I'm going to start where I finished there. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here, back to here, and then to here, and then to here, and back to my house here. So now I've got a return route, park return route. Actually, I had that there already. All right, so I've got that built up. Again, I did not do that inside my folder, so it's loose here. I click on it, I go move to folder, I'm going to move it to my home folder, and now it's there. So next thing I want to do is I'll show you some screen recording from my phone of how to download the routes to your phone. We'll put my phone in airplane mode, so I've got no cell service, and we'll use it in an offline setting next. Thanks.
All right, so here we are in the Gaia Maps app. You can see I'm in the map section down there highlighted in the lower left-hand corner. And this is my neighborhood. The little golden yellow, golden orange arrow there is where I'm at. So what I want to do is I want to download a route that I have previously saved so that I have access to it offline. So I'm going to go into the bottom menu bar here and click on saved. In this case, I saved it to my home folder.
and I saved the park outbound and the park return route. So I'm going to download both of these so that I have access to them when I do not have cell service. So I'm going to open up the route here. I'm going to click on the ... more, and then I'm going to download the maps for route. Now, when I do this, I want to make sure that I include the data to create and navigate routes offline. That's an important piece. The other thing that you have the option to do is select which map layers you want to download. In this case, I'm just going with the Gaia Streets because I'm in my neighborhood, but if I was out in the field, I might want the MVUM, or I might want the Gaia Topo, things like that. And then you can actually make the file smaller by selecting the resolution that you want. I'm just going to go ahead and stick with high for the time being. Click next. It's going to ask me how I want to save it and where I want to save it, and then confirming the maps that I'm saving it with. And I'm going to click save, and it's going to pop up, and it's going to start to show you the progress of your download. So I'm going to download both my outbound and my return route, and then what I'll do next up is I'll show you how to access that and start using it guided in the app without cell service. All right, I'm here in my truck, and I am going to do this. I'm going to put my phone in airplane mode. And then what I am going to do is pop over here to my Gaia app. And I'm going to show you that we can come right here. And I'm going to go into my park outbound route. And I am going to go more. And I'm going to go ahead and do the guide me option here, which automatically starts recording your track for you. So right about here is where I lost audio when my Bluetooth connected to my truck. So what you're seeing here is that just getting in the truck, getting going, and then we're going to jump into and follow the route that is in the Gaia Maps, and it's recording this track for us as we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed forward here a little bit. All right, so right here is where you can see that if you want to get stats on the trip as you're going, you can. You can also click on the picture where I pop over to my camera and take a picture of the park where I'm at, and then continue on with the trip. And then right here, what I'm doing is just going in and finishing the track, and so that it saves that track. And then I'm going to go ahead and open up the return track so that I have that separate track that is bringing me back to my original starting location. So I'll go ahead and speed forward, and we'll jump to the end here where we save that one. And then we'll jump into the web and be able to access that. And then here we are, we've basically got to the end of the return route, and we're going to go ahead and save that. So again, by clicking that time button in the upper left-hand corner, you get to the ability to finish your track and save it. And then we get access to it online after that syncs back up.
All right, so now let's take a look at what that track, now that we've recorded that, looks like on the app. So I'm going to go back into my saved items here. I'm going to go back into my home folder where I saved these, and you can see the routes are here now, and here are the tracks. So the first one was the one outbound from my house to the park. When you click on it, you see it's got the picture loaded there. You can click on it here, click on it and open the picture here. So it's all kind of documented within it, which is super cool. So, well, sorry. Go back to that. And then also in that same area is my return route, which you can see the track or the actual route kind of shaded here, but the actual real track that I took is on here. So you can see the time it took, elevation, moving time, average speed, all kinds of great stats about it. So super cool to be able to use this. And you know, if you haven't checked out the previous videos, I hope that you kind of look at the series, because it kind of was a beginning to end type of series showing the use of Gaia and all the tools it's got to help you plan and build routes and navigation, whether it's for hiking, mountain biking, or overlanding. I hope that you've learned a little something new. I hope I made it easy for you to kind of see a bunch of things that I've learned in one place. I am sure there is a bunch more and better ways to do this. I am just the newbie and just kind of figured it out, but I thought I would share. I hope you all enjoy. Thanks for coming along for the ride.